Hey guys, welcome back. We're in my happy place at the moment. We're in the shock treatment machine room and got a little bit of good news. Jan's going to be away for the next 4 nights. Don't tell her I said that. But as everyone knows, when the cat's away, the mice will machine. And so I've got a bit of time on my hands now and I figured I'll put it to some good use. And so what I want to do is I actually want to make a hydraulic preload adjuster for the KTM 690, the Husky 701, as well as the Gas 700. Now, with the 690 shock, it's very, very difficult to get to this actual preload adjuster. And you can see this one looks like it's been attacked by a beaver. And so basically what's happened is, in order to make these changes, in order to adjust the preload, someone's put a screwdriver or something in there and pushed it around and made a little bit of a mess of this. But can't blame them. I mean, this is plastic, and I don't think you should ever have plastic on that shock for that particular purpose. Now, there is an alternative that we've got from WP, and WP have got this threaded style adjuster where X-Trig make the same thing, and this is, I think, actually manufactured by X-Trig. And so what happens here is you simply put an Allen key in there and you can make those turns. But turns you will make. This thing takes a gazillion turns to actually get the adjustment that you require. And most people run out of puff before they get to where they need to be. And so what's happening now is people are actually taking cordless drills with them, and they're adjusting these things with cordless drills because they take forever to wind up. Now, what is far more efficient is a hydraulic preload adjuster. And this particular matrice shock that we have here has a very compact hydraulic preload adjuster. Very easy to use. You simply put an Allen key in there and wind it, and it will take literally 1/10 of the time it takes with this style of adjuster to actually make the change that you need. And so one of the problems that we've got with the 690 is where the shock is housed, it's very, very difficult to get a tool in there. And even with the WP adjuster, you have to have it in exactly the right spot. And it's all a little strained. And so for us, what we want to do is make something as efficient as possible. And so we want the benefit of the matrice style adjuster. And what we will do is, rather than using a mechanism that actually sits in here and adjusts that ram, what we basically are going to do is use this remote ram, and we'll put it further up the bike, and we'll run a little hydraulic hose down to the preload adjuster, and we'll be able to make that change from the back of the bike. So that will become very, very simple. And so here's the thing. I mean, what I'd like to do, I don't own a 690, but I'd like one of our customers who has a 690 or a 701 to come and actually trial this unit once I get it manufactured. So I should have it done by the middle of next week. So if we've got someone that's been here, someone who's a shock treatment customer, I welcome you to come here, and we'll fit the preload adjuster to your bike, and we'll see exactly how long it takes to make those changes. And for the lucky customer, once we've got all the measurements, we've got all the details, we'll probably let you keep it. Okay, a little bit more information about our hydraulic preload adjuster, which I forgot to mention in the main body of this clip. Basically, one of the things with this hydraulic preload adjuster, it's essentially just a hydraulic ram. It's much like a car jack. You're going to use the piston to actually put pressure on the fluid here, and that will push this ram down and put preload on the spring. And so these things do fail occasionally, and basically they fail because the O-ring leaks. And so with this matrice one, it's probably got the sturdiest O-ring I've seen of any hydraulic preload adjuster, and I've never ever seen one of these fail. Doesn't mean they can't. Now, basically what we will do is we will use a very, very sturdy O-ring top and bottom on our particular adjuster, and rather than fill this with fluid, instead of using fork oil or any sort of hydraulic fluid, what we'll actually be doing is using a more viscous material, and we will be using grease. Now, if we use a high temperature, high pressure grease, some of these greases have got a clay base to them, and they are very, very sturdy. They will handle extreme temperatures, so there's no chance of the grease actually melting inside this adjuster and becoming a fluid again. And we will be able to use this, put it in here, and the grease will serve every bit as good as oil in a hydraulic situation. So by using the grease in there, by using the stout O-ring, we will have something that's basically never going to fail, or at least I hope it's never going to fail. I should never say never, but we're going to basically style our item on this matrice unit because it's made so beautifully. It's as I said, it's very, very sturdy. It's a proven design, but we're going to make ours obviously suit the 690 shock, and looking forward to putting this on a bike. Okay, thank you.